33 currencies in Africa. 33 currencies, none of which is used to conclude transactions anywhere. I come to Addis Ababa, Ethiopia, and I show my shilling. They say, what is this? But let me show the dollar. Oh, this is it. Let me show the euro. This is it. 80% of transactions in Africa are concluded outside of the continent in dollars. So you may have the central bank or the federal bank or Mickey Mouse. You may have the central bank of Kenya, Mickey Mouse. And I'm saying all this because it is important that we realize and to contextualize this in history, to know our real circumstances. There'll be sugarcoating. You'll be told that there is partnership, but the partnership that Africa has between the West and her is like the partnership between the horse and the rider. That is the relationship. Don't be cheated. The reality is we are weak. If I want to move money from South Africa to Nairobi, the Federal Bank of South Africa will ask many questions, and then I'll provide a SWIFT number. Then the intermediary bank will be in New York, not in Mozambique, in New York. You can be switched off in the twinkling of an eye and you are back in the dark ages. There's a saying in when you are milking a borrowed cow, you must always look towards the gate because the owner may come at any time. And I'm saying that Africa is milking borrowed cows. Africa Agenda 2063, which came into force in the year 2013, was one of the emblematic resolutions by the African continent that going forward, we are going to make sure that the African continent becomes a continent that is a major player in the international arena. And these are the 7 pillars that we are going to use to undergird our desire to move in the right direction. I did not see emphasis in the financial sector. You will see the former Prime Minister of Britain called Mr. Tony Blair. One time in 1980, he said that Africa is a scar on the conscience of the world. One of the most painful statements I've ever heard, condescending. And any sensible Africa took umbrage. Today, Tony Blair is the advisor of many African countries. And some of you will come from central banks where Tony Blair is advising. Do you think he advises your central bank for your benefit? No, he cannot. He does it for the benefit of his country. And do I begrudge him? No. The conceptual West wants an Africa that is poor and is in a perpetual state of conflict.